It's already June. It's already summer. And it does feel a little bit silly, I'm not gonna lie, to be recording a fireside chat in June. But establishing a routine, a known way of doing things, that's part of what helps me be able to keep going, to keep doing what I need to do in a job that I love, serving a community I care deeply about. I'm the Reverend Jen Raffensperger, and this is the Minister's Monthly Message for June from the Unitarian Universalist Congregation of York. As noted, it's June. It's Pride Month. It's the start of summer holidays for so many. It's a time of celebration, gathering, and joy. And here we are, rocked and reeling once again from the weight of news that feels so hard. Just last week, when I composed a pastoral letter in the wake of tragedies in both Buffalo, New York, and Uvalde, Texas, I commented to a colleague that it was a ministry milestone. First pastoral letter after multiple mass shootings. We laughed because otherwise we'd cry, because we both know it won't be the last one that I write. It won't. Because part of the work that we do together is holding a space for this kind of pain and grief. In fact, literally in the time between when I wrote this script yesterday afternoon and today, when I am recording it, another shooting has occurred in a hospital in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We hold the pain and the grief of all of those agonizing over these most recent losses. And we also hold the pain of all of us who cry out enough. When will we ever learn that this is enough? And there's always more to the story than sorrow, grief, and despair. We also hold space for celebration and joy. This month, we're celebrating the lives of two recently deceased congregants who both shared their gifts across the years with this beloved community. We'll have a booth at York Pride, and on Pride Sunday, we'll hear our beloved choir one more time before their summer break. Your UUCY staff team spent a good long couple of hours in a meeting this week dreaming of the year ahead, planning out to the best of our abilities what the year 2022-23 will look like for our congregation, dreaming of celebrations and special moments we'll share. This month also holds the annual meeting of the Unitarian Universalist Association, this year held in Portland, Oregon. This meeting is called General Assembly. And though it's distant this year, next year, General Assembly will be held in Pittsburgh. You're going to be hearing a lot more about next year's General Assembly, but mark your calendars now. You'll be learning more June 21st to 25th, 2023 in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Unitarian Universalist Association General Assembly. We'll make our plans. We'll keep making them. Some of us won't be here next June. And new people that we don't yet know will have been welcomed into our community, will have joined us, will have been born. It is the life of every community, every congregation, that we hold this great sorrow and this great joy. I've been thinking a lot about a specific poem in the wake of the tide of news we have been swept underneath. This is a pretty famous poem, but I think you'll agree it hits different just now. Fair warning, there is a mild curse word in this poem. Good Bones by Maggie Smith. Life is short, though I keep this from my children. Life is short, and I've shortened mine in 1,000 delicious, ill-advised ways. 1,000 deliciously ill-advised ways that I'll keep from my children. The world is at least 50% terrible, and that's a conservative estimate, though I keep this from my children. For every bird, there is a stone thrown at a bird. For every loved child, a child broken, bagged, sunk in a lake. Life is short, and the world is at least half terrible, and for every kind stranger, there is one who would break you. Though I keep this from my children. I'm trying to sell them the world. Any decent realtor walking you through a real shithole chirps on about good bones. This place could be beautiful, right? You could make this place beautiful. This Sunday, June 5th, we'll talk about faith development, about how we're always learning and growing in community with one another. And we'll honor our faithful volunteers and our seniors graduating from high school. On Saturday, June 11th, come by the UUCY booth at York Pride at Cowsler Park from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And on Sunday, June 12th, come for Pride Sunday. Again, as mentioned, the choir will be singing. And on Sunday, June 19th, we'll have a special guest in our pulpit, Dr. Dominique Denman, preaching to us about Juneteenth. And on Sunday, June 26th, we'll share space for everyone to watch the live stream of the powerful live worship service broadcast to us from General Assembly in Portland, Oregon. I hope to see you at one or many or all of these events this month. Join us, and we could make this place beautiful.